WordCamp Asia Contributor Day. We're streaming live right now using the WordCamp Asia social channels, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. My name is Ahmed, and I'll be helping you today in getting a sneak peek live from the venue. If you come with me, follow me. Do follow us on social media, by the way. So we have some tables here. Let's start with the team that has all the power because they are at the core. Because literally that's the core team. And we're following core and core performance. As you can see right now, these few contributors here, they're contributing to core as we speak live from WordCamp Asia. I'm going to speak to a few table leads, and I'm just looking for familiar faces, but I won't be biased, promising everyone, fingers crossed. I'll start with Adam. Adam, yeah, tell our viewers how your day has been.
Great.
What are we up to? It's not a formal closing summary. Just say hi to anyone, shout out, give some motivation.
I'm working on a commit right now from someone who's been working on fixing a bug in the user registration. Yeah, and a lot of people got onboarded for the first time contributing, getting their local environment set up. Got people contributing to Gutenberg, looking at media upload issues, so a whole bunch of different stuff.
Sounds exciting. We love to hear more at the closing remarks. Yes. Thank you so much. Can we have some shout from the core team contributors? Make some noise. Let's see if the next team can beat it, but we're not in competition, and I'll go to someone that I'm meeting for the very first time, Jonathan.
Hi.
Thank you. It has been a pleasure working with you for previous releases, major releases. Today, I want to hear from you how your experience has been working with fellow contributors from Asia.
It's been really great working with everybody here at the core table. Everybody that showed up that needed a local environment was able to get set up successfully, and they are creating PRs, they are testing tickets, setting up their track tickets to be hopefully committed shortly. I'm currently going through looking for some tickets that might be ready to commit today so that we can fix some bugs and get those included in 6.2. And yeah, that's all I got for today.
That you have for people who might be seeing you right now online.
Oh man, I want to shout out to my boy Andrew Nason, Matt Mulloag. Hopefully he's watching this here and learning about Contributor Day. But that's all I got.
Excellent. We'll hear from you formally after the summary. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Contributors. Maybe I can get one more contributor somewhere. Is there anyone who's contributing for the first time at the core table? Anyone? Anyone? First time. All right. Tell us where you're from, your name.
I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm Hassan. This is the first time I'm contributing in Core.
Can you share some of your experiences today?
Yeah, I usually did a translator contribution, photos contribution, but this is my first time I'm here doing and learning how to contribute in Core.
Last question. Do you think your experience has been worthwhile?
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, core team. Let's move to the open verse team. We have someone from open verse. I think it's open, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's speak to one of the table leads. Can you tell us what
There is now Shoban from Bangladesh, and we are working for WP developer. So here we are 75 people from Bangladesh, and from the Bangladesh, I think here 300 person, and we are most of the person from one team, WP developers.
All right. Thank you. It seems like it's been going well. We'll come back to you and we'll hear from you at the closing remarks. Thank you. Moving forward, so as you see, this is basically the true icon hall. Meeting room 1 through 4 has been merged, and we're like, I know you don't want to see my face, but that's okay. So yeah, let's move on. We have the team team here, and maybe I want to speak to you now formally, sir. Hi.
Oh, hi.
The past few hours.
Brilliant. Yeah, we've been checking out some themes and improving them, going through checking for code quality and things like that. Yeah.
Do you think the contributors day like this makes a difference to WordPress and open source?
Yeah, definitely, because I've never really contributed before, so this is allowed me to get set up and help out the WordPress project.
Exciting. Any session that you were ready for tomorrow? Anything standing out from our speakers, list of speakers you can name off?
Not off the top of my head.
I wish you enjoyed our session. Thank you for coming to Bangkok.
Thanks,
and
man.
thank you for attending WordCamp Asia. Let's go to one of the other table leads. Would you please introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Hussein Fedor from Mumbai. I have been co-leading Team and basically we did not review most things, we reviewed on few things, but we discussed on like team review guidelines, we discussed on it, and we discussed on like block themes and core classic themes.
Can you give us some idea of what has been keeping you busy all throughout the last few hours?
Yeah, basically we did like we did three theme reviews, around three reviews, and it has been like more on discussion part like on team review guidelines and block themes and classic themes.
Thank you. We'll hear from you formally at the closing remarks. As you know, the contributors have been contributing all throughout the day. We had group photo, we had lunch, and we're just set for the closing remarks. Let's go to one of the exciting things. Again, we're not comparing, and let me speak to formally once again my brother, Tofar, and we also have Michelle. I'll speak to Michelle shortly. So Tofar, let our viewers know we're actually live right now from the social channels, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Let everyone know, comparing your journey as a contributor and being here today, you've been involved in WordCamp US interviews. We even spoke to you for the webinar series, right?
Yes.
Now, working together, collaborating with the Asian fellow contributors, how does that impact WordPress in your ways for the photos directory?
The photos team has been really interesting because our table is very culturally diverse, and each of us is submitting photos from our home. And so we're actually comparing in real time, looking at each other and saying, look at this picture. This is my city. This is my river. This is my, this is where I live. And it's very bonding. It's very cool to be able to interconnect in person like that. And it makes Contributor Day very special.
Now we know compared to Europe, America, Asia is a bit more chaotic. In some sense, I'm not going to be critical and saying, but do you find there's a harmony, there's a method in madness when it comes to collaborating with so many crowded, enthusiastic people?
Yes, because especially when I'm in the US, I'm more often to expect the other person to be part of my culture or to know my culture. Whereas in Europe, it's a question. In Asia, it's likely the other person is from a different culture. And so my assumption is you're different and interesting, and I need to learn about that. And it changes the perspective. It changes why I approach a conversation.
Absolutely. Good luck. I mean, I can go on. We can go on today, but
yes.
I'll come back to you, hear from your summary of the work done by the photos team. Let's hear from Michelle. Michelle, we all love Michelle. Who doesn't love Michelle? Michelle, I know it's been difficult traveling to Bangkok.
It was a long plane ride.
It was, yes. And we appreciate the fact that you came here, you supported us, contributed, whichever way. I just want to hear your feedback. How does it make you feel attending the first ever flagship event in Asia?
I am just overwhelmed with the welcome here. The people here are amazing. The food has been amazing. And this is one of the best contributor days I've ever been to. The number of people and the joy in this room is just contagious.
Just letting you know, we have few other rooms we cannot accommodate them, but still getting positive feedback. I think you all can just make some noise for especially Topher and Michelle coming all the way. Can you get some noise for them? And the photos. I know that enthusiasm is not down. They are spirited. I feel like some of them are too engaged with their contribution. Final question to Michelle.
Yes.
Michelle, what do you envision for the Asian WordPress community to be in the next few years?
I see nothing but growth and involvement. The people here in Asia have been truly tremendous, very welcoming, and the talent that I have witnessed already just since I've been here is off the charts amazing.
Super.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Michelle. You've been always inspiring, even from my personal first days during the pandemic. I've always been inspired, whether it's the coffee talk, whether it's other GiveW, whichever. I mean, it doesn't have to be a brand. You're giving back to the community, and we thank you, and we would love to have you back again in future WordCamp Asias. Topher and Michelle will hear from you at the closing remarks. Thank you. Let's move to some contributors for simply now. So So I just want to get your thoughts, like, where you're from, what did you do today? Maybe get some word out, a shout out. Yeah.
I'm Ritesh. I'm from India, and we came here for contribution, and we met a lot of our friends over here, and we really enjoyed contribution day today because we learned so many things how to contribute in the WordPress, and I keep contributing into the WordPress to make myself more happy and give the service to them.
Thank you, Ritesh, for tolerating my annoyance. Let's go to Harsh. Harsh, which tables did you attend today? How many tables did you visit?
Actually, we have visited 2 or 3 tables, but I was with the Ritesh, so I have actually learned too many things today also. Thank you so much.
So he's very new to the WordPress, so I was here to guide him like where to contribute and how to contribute in the WordPress, so that I'm just motivating him to contribute into the WordPress.
And we owe it to you. Thank you so much. Dheeraj, can you say hi to someone? You want to say hi to someone maybe?
Yeah, hi. I also talk with many people related to WordPress community, and many people are contributing to the WordPress in both contributing and positive, and learn a lot of things regarding the WordPress contributing. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dheeraj, Ritesh, and Harsh. We'll speak to you again tomorrow. Let's find Subhashish. We have Subhashish speaking tomorrow. So, Subhashish, can you tell our viewers your so far experience with WordCamp Asia, as well as how you're feeling about your session, yeah, the next day?
I'm really excited to be here. Honestly, uh, not just contribution. I contribute to different domains in WordPress, but then apart from contribution, since I'll be speaking and I keep on speaking in different WordCamps whenever I get a chance, when I'm picked, it's a great feeling. It's a God's grace, and I feel this entire WordPress community across the world is my extended family, and whenever I meet them, I feel I'm amazed fun into a fun fair. So it's great. It's lovely, and I feel it's a God grace. Thank you.
Thank you, Subhashish. It's great that you've supported us all throughout the webinar series. I'm looking forward to your session tomorrow.
Same to you. Same to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's move towards the use view here. We've got a couple of use views, and I just want to pass the microphone to anyone who's volunteering. Yeah. So we've got Michael. Michael, can you tell our viewers why is it important to give back to the WordPress community from Yoast? I know Yoast hosts their own contributor days. So why is it so important?
Yeah, I think it's very important for us to give back to the community because of all the opportunities that WordPress has given to us. And yeah, I think it's just a small percentage of our time, but the work that we do will help create more opportunities in the future for more people around the world.
So I suppose you were working with the photos directory, photos team?
Actually, I'm here with the support, but I was in the support booth
Support.
earlier.
Maybe pass around the microphone. We want to hear which teams have you contributed today, or which tables you've been.
Yeah, I have been on the photos earlier this morning. I've been already contributing to all the part of the contributor sessions in previous workshops as well. So photos is new thing for me. So I got a clear idea about how I can contribute into the photos session in coming days. So learning new guidelines, instructions from the mentor was really productive. So I'll keep on contributing on photos. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Maybe pass the microphone.
I am Rohan. I have previously contributed to the polygons and support team. But this time, this is the first time I am contributing to the photos team. So it was a very different experience, and the table leads were very helpful. They helped a lot how to
Thank you. The more the merrier.
I'm doing photos as well. This is the first time, and I'm very curious how WordPress got the amazing photos that it's uploaded. So right now, it's not going to be my photos only. I can share it to a lot of people by contributing, by uploading my
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving back to the community. We'll speak more later. Thank you. Let's head towards this side. We have Robert here. So Robert, and I got Robert. So if Robert's happy to speak.
Yeah,
we're
sure.
actually streaming live right now from WordCamp Asia social
Hi,
channel.
Internet.
And I think we're meeting for the first time.
Yes,
Yeah, we've had virtual interaction.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. On record, I met with the amazing Robert. So Robert, tell us, why do you want to collaborate with folks from different parts of the world? I've noticed you've been giving out swags and stuff from your own stuff, right? Am I right?
No, and that's not my stuff. Normally, when I bring like stickers to WordCamp, that's all the time. It's the stickers that I get from other WordCamps.
Exactly.
Like connecting all the WordCamps with each other. All
Why,
the people.
why does it matter to you to connect?
So the reason behind that is because we the first time ever in WordCamp Europe, like it was the second one. Nathan, who is the lead developer of WordPress, was talking to the community people and saying like it's very nice to have like different languages, because was a polyglots was a thing that like took off there and really really helped there. To have different languages collaborating there, and now we need different perspectives on that. So we need to have like everyone from every threads of life, because WordPress is for the majority of users. So the goal is to democratize publishing, and by that, like we need to have every possibility, every knowledge we have in the different ways of like threads of life and like regional cultural thing. We need that in WordPress to really help with like growing the ecosystem and to be for the majority of users and to help them succeed.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Would you mind showing us our viewers the?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, your.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you about your hat.
Yeah, I can give you the tour. So
Okay.
So say that I'm so used to that.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting because there are some things I get from different people in the WordPress world to getting going like, hey, this would be an interesting thing. And because it's the polyglots, it's the LGBTQ, because we represent and we are inclusive, and we have like all the WAPO, the official mascot of WordPress. So we have so many things that are connected in WordPress, that where WordPress people like be active and like share with each other, and I'm cherished that by having that on my head.
Robert, thank you for the showcase, and thank you for traveling to Bangkok, being part of WordCamp Asia.
Thank you for having me.
And we would love to speak to you more again, possibly tomorrow or the day after.
Sure.
Thank you for actually speaking to us.
Yeah, likewise.
Thank you. All right. So while you were following me around, just reminding everyone, our hashtag is WC Asia. Tweet, post a photo somewhere, get the conversation going. If you've got a question, do share it with us. Let's have the contributor to table lead, Mr. Ganga Kafle, who's busy with the themes table. And Ganga, maybe you can tell us which one is more priority right now, contributor to table lead or themes team lead?
Based on the question for today, I'm quite busy with the particular day team. There are lots of stuff that we need to manage. But due to the hard work and the teamwork that we have today, we are doing really great. And thank you all the attendees, table leaders, and organizers who helped us in a very good way. So today, I have pondered everything about the teams, team reps, but I'm totally focusing on this day to make it successful.
I know you're very busy, but I'll still ask you this final question. We're gonna be having closing remarks soon in this very stage, right? Does that make you emotional, or it's like it's just a regular thing? You know, after preparing for 7-8 months.
It's not regular things, but like I have to accept it because some of the friends were saying that oh, it's going in a blink, and I understood the saying like we just started a few hours before, and it's gonna end in a few minutes, I guess. So hard work for more than a year, and we are finally at the end of the computer state, and it's like somehow.
Excellent. Thank you for your time. I'll let you go. I know you're busy elsewhere. Thank you. Let's follow me around. We have some other tables right here. So we'll speak to a few people. Let's see. Hello. We've got even future WordPress. And yeah, let's go to accessibility table. And we're going to speak to some of the contributors there. And then I'll speak to the table lead. So maybe starting, can we just have a conversation? Right? Yeah. Can you introduce yourself and what have you been doing for the past few hours?
Hi, I'm Maisha from Bangladesh. I work at e-commerce and I've been contributing to the accessibility team for the last few hours. This is actually my very first WordCamp and very first contributed day, so it's been very exciting for me.
My last question before I move to Isabel, you've been contributing to accessibility for some time now. How different is it doing here, sitting in the table, collaborating face to face, than actually contributing from your own aspect of life?
It's actually very different because actually I do remote work and it's not common for me to like sit with the teammates and work in that perspective is very different and I'm getting the point of views and I'm having a conversation with the experts of accessibility, so it's very great.
Excellent. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We'll speak to you later as well if you get the opportunity. Let's annoy Isabel once more.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How has your day been?
It's been pretty good. There's been a lot of folks interested in learning more about accessibility. We had about maybe 15 people join the table. Quite a few of them were devs, which is great. We always need more developers interested in accessibility issues. We need all the help we can get over here. And yeah, it's been a great experience just chatting to folks from different parts of the community and all sorts of different points of view and yeah.
Let me ask you this question. So for the past few years, we have been having WP Accessibility Day, which is a 24-hour event fully dedicated to work accessibility in the web and WordPress. Now, do you think the scope of accessibility that we have currently in different events in WordPress, such as WordCamp, do you think we're doing enough or there needs more effort, especially for accessibility?
There can always be more, right?
Yeah.
I think we do, there are accessibility issues in WordPress. If you go to GitHub or you go to Track and there's plenty of issues open. So we do, yes, we need more contributions and perhaps having more events, more accessibility focused events might be one way to help. Having sponsoring contributors who specialize in accessibility would definitely be a great help. And yeah, just sort of for devs in general, I think, and like as an engineer myself, I'm kind of biased, like this is the thing that I know best about. I think it is super helpful for engineers generally to just have some knowledge of accessibility that they can leverage while they're doing their work.
Thank you, Isabel, for your time. We'll be hearing from you at the closing remarks. Until then, I know you a few more times. Thank you. Thank you for contributing. Let's move to the other side of the table. We have the support team here. We have Thelma and we have Prathamesh, right? Let's hear from Thelma first. Thelma, tell us about your experience so far. It's just letting our viewers know we're streaming live right now. So just give us some idea of your experience.
From today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I only have a few things to say. It's great. Get to meet a lot of people, new people contributing to WordPress, and people that have been contributing to WordPress also continuing to do the work. So that's been great. Do you have something to say?
All right, Thelma, pass to Prathamesh. So yeah.
Okay, so we basically started with 12 studying people, some of who were actually seasoned support guys, and a few not in the support, but they were really eager to understand what support is. And we basically started with the guidelines and then the ways you should be going through while you're supporting people on the general WordPress stuff, the plugin stuff, the theme support. And the second part actually was quite more active after the lunch because we had more people coming in here and a lot of people were developers. They wanted to understand how they would be giving development-centric support to people while they are working on their themes or plugins. So it was a great time for us to make them understand how they can proceed and work around their support, making it more friendlier for the people who are new to the WordPress community or newly starting to use their plugins or serve or themes, and then also moving towards the general WordPress support, which starts from installing WordPress to fixing things and around things. So all in all, it was a nice. We had around 30 people on the table, on and off. So I think this has been a great number for today, for us at least. Thank you.
Thank you, Prathamesh. I'm sure the support team has had all the support they need from the table leads, and we're looking forward to the closing remarks from the table. Thank you so much. We'll speak more. Speak more. Let's go to the polyglots table. I may be a little biased as the team rep, but still, we've got Petya, so we were very happy and relaxed. So Petya, can you tell us what's been happening for the past few hours?
Wonderful stuff been happening. 40 plus, I think, contributors up until now.
Wow.
Like we expanded
Yeah.
from one table to two tables. At some point, tables were not enough. People are participating in many different languages. I think we've had 17 so far.
Wow.
So 3 grades, many new contributors, a couple of editors as well. Doing really well. Getting people on Slack, getting people excited about the work. So really great overall. Maybe ask them.
We'll hear about the numbers and the successes during the closing remarks.
Yeah.
I want to know from you, committing your time as a speaker, traveling here in Bangkok, all the way from where you are, and I just want to know, do you think this has been a worthwhile experience so far? We haven't heard your session yet, but do you think it's been a
I never had a doubt that WordCamp Asia is going to be a marvelous experience. I've been waiting to have here since 2020 and really glad to have it.
I'm looking forward to collaborate with the existing team reps to speed up the processes that we talked about. I want to have more conversations, so thank you so much for tolerating us and knowing.
Thank you for your time and for your effort and for being across so many different things in WordPress.
Thank you, Petya. I'll catch up during the closing remarks. Excellent. So let us speak with a few more contributors from the Polyglots team. Do you guys have a minute? Oh, sure. Can you introduce yourself?
Right. I'm contributing Estonian translations. He's doing Ukrainian ones. Right. Very free and hectic here.
So my question is, do you find translating that difficult at times, or you think it's the easiest way to contribute based on what you did today?
Well, it's really difficult in some languages like Estonian because there's not enough words to. Right. Right. In Estonian, it's kind of difficult, and in Lithuanian, this one works. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Speak.
Any other questions?
No, that's pretty much it. So thank you so much. We'll be looking forward to having you for the next of the days, and we'll be visiting you at your booth.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So I think that calls us for finishing this impromptu live broadcast from the contributor day itself at WordCamp Asia 2023. If you've been joining us for the webinar, we thank you. All the attendees, participants who've been with us, we thank you all, and we invite you to enjoy the sessions of WordCamp Asia 2023, which will be live streamed as well tomorrow and the day after. So follow us on Twitter, like our Facebook page, subscribe to the channel, and do let us know. I think it's time for our closing remarks. We're almost getting there, and I guess that's it.